It's almost time for some regional final volleyball between Appleton Parkersburg and Sumner Fredericksburg. Stoked you're able to be with me on 104.9 KLMJ. Falcons are looking for their second straight state tournament appearance, and the Cougars are looking for their third straight and fourth in 5 years. Getting set for our first serve at right around 7 o'clock p.m. And we got some pregame announcements going on right now. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the designated road team, Sumner Fredericksburg coming in here as the number 2 seed in this bracket. Number 2 is a 5'4" junior DS and libero, Ella Wiedemeyer. Number 3 is a 5'7" junior setter and right side hitter, Alexa Booman. Number 6 is a 5'6" junior middle and right side hitter, Livy Schoonover. Number 8 is a 5'7" junior right side hitter, Aubrey Land. Number 9 is a 5'8" senior outside hitter, Brielle Volker. Number 12 is a 5'10" senior middle hitter, Brenna Volker. And number 13 is a 5'9" junior middle hitter, Addie Murray. And once again, the head coach of Sumner Fredericksburg is Sarah Booman. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team, designated home team, that is Appleton Parkersburg. And it's the same starting lineup as pretty much the entire season that the Falcons have been healthy. Number 2 is a 5'10" junior outside hitter, Colby Wangsness. Number 3 is a 5'6" senior DS, Emma Wolf. Number 4 is a 5'7" senior setter, Bella Boozman. Number 5 is a 5'10" junior middle and right side, Ava Eddy. Number 8 is a 6' senior outside hitter, Peyton Closter. Number 9 is a 5'10" junior middle hitter, Zoe Eulenhop. And number 16 is a 5'7" libero, a senior, Adria Niemeyer. Other regional finals going on tonight. It's Dyke New Hartford versus Wapsie Valley on 99 The Wave. That's at Cedar Falls. Also, South Hardin taking on Grundy Center at Union. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont versus Tri-Center at ADM. Pella Christian versus Iowa City Regina at Grinnell. Number 1 and 2A Denver versus South Central Calhoun at Iowa Falls Alden. Boyd and Hull versus Hinton at MOC Floyd Valley. Beckman Catholic versus West Burlington at Solon. And then, of course, here, AP and Sumner Fred at Waverly Shell Rock. We'll keep you updated on those throughout the night. All right, let's take a time out for the national anthem. Our first serve is next. It's almost time for some regional final volleyball. Appleton Parkersburg and Sumner Fredericksburg. One more time, the starters for the Falcons: Wangsness, Wolf, Boozman, Eddy, Closter, Eulenhop, and Niemeyer. And for the Cougars, Wiedemeyer, Booman, Schoonover, Land, Volker, and Murray. We all know how the regional final went last year with AP defeating South Hardin 3-2 at now the old Cedar Falls High. A 15-13 set 5 in that one. We'll see if the Falcons can get it done any quicker here in this one. And let me tell you right now, this place is packed right now. Both sides pretty much smack dab in the middle between these two programs. We are ready to roll. Wangsness will serve for AP. From right to left as we see it. And the ball is in the air, and here comes the serve, too far out the back, and Sumner Fredericksburg has a 1-0 lead. The Sumner Fred student section has a camo theme going on right now. The AP student section is in a whiteout, and right now it is Aaron Stege, a freshman, to serve right now for Sumner Fred from left to right. This one is playable for Wolf. In the middle, it's Zoe Uhlenhop. Puts it down, and it was tipped by Sumner Fred. That is a point to Appleton-Parkersburg. Uhlenhop launched it toward the left side of the court, and it's a kill for AP. We are tied at 1. This is the first meeting between these programs since 2022. Here's a serve from Niemeyer, playable by Stege in the back line of Sumner Fred. Is set to the right side, launched out to the left, and that's a point to the Falcons. They lead it 2-1, an attack error on Sumner Fredericksburg. Tonight's colors of the game, AP's going with the black jerseys with the red numbers in text. Black shorts, Adrian Niemeyer, who serves right now, has the white libero jersey. Black numbers in text with red outlines and black shorts. Tapped over on a free ball. Boozman is set to the left side. Here comes Kloster, puts it down for the kill. Booman could not dig it, and the Falcons lead it 3-1. Peyton Kloster, kill leader on the season for Appleton-Parkersburg, right around 4%. That is pretty crisp. Let me tell you that right now. And here comes Niemeyer serving it too far to the left. That's a service error. Already 2 service errors for the Falcons, and that is how Sumner Fred has their 2 points so far. Falcons lead it 3-2. It'll be a serve right now for Sumner Fredericksburg. Braylon Sukow, or check that, 17, Kruger into serve for the Cougars. Left side attack, here's Kloster into the blockers, gets the dig right though on the ricochet. And it's an attack error too far to the right, out of bounds, missed by Eddie in the middle, and we are tied at 3-3. 2 teams from the North Iowa Seer League. Only one of them is going to the state tournament. Here comes another serve from Sumner Fred, playable for Niemeyer. Set to the left, here comes Kloster, places down the kill inside the back line. You betcha. 3.7 kills per set officially for Peyton Kloster. Translates to 356 on the season. And a serve right now for the Falcons with Boozman. Now unplayable for Stege in the back line of Sumner Fred. Almost a solo block by Eddie. Popped up to the right side. Here comes an attack by Jensen Kloster, and a back row dig goes to Booman. Up into the air. Smacked into the net by Sumner Fred. 5-3 Falcons. Sumner Fred's got the navy blue look tonight. White numbers in text, no outlines. And the same blue color shorts. The libero, Wiedmeyer's got a white jersey with navy blue numbers. Set to the left. It's going to be a tap over the net and a dig by Boozman. Niemeyer bumps it left side to Kloster. Falls to the left and places it toward the back line where it's dug by Stege. Right side attack into the block of Jensen Kloster and Eddie. But a free ball pass to the back row of AP. Here comes Peyton Kloster setting up left side. And a dig by Stege lunging down to the knees. And it was tipped. That's the point. Oh, I take that back. It was, okay. The ref pointed the wrong direction. It is a Sumner Fred point. So a kill goes to the Cougars, and that is their first one of the night. 5-4 Falcons in front right now. AP's coming off of a 3-0 sweep at home over Lake Mills back on Monday night in the regional semifinal. And here comes a serve from Jamie Jones. First appearance of the match for Sumner Fred. A bump on the left side over the net from Peyton Kloster. And it's dumped back toward the right side of the net. Did not go over. Boozman behind the back set. Here comes Jensen Kloster. Puts it just too far outside the line. An extremely close call, and it's out of bounds. We are tied at 5. And the Cougars will serve it right now with Jamie Jones. 5-5 here in set 1. And here comes the serve. Playable for Niemeyer. Boozman is set to the middle. Jensen Kloster Oh, it's kept alive on a pancake dig by Sumner Fred with Wiedmeyer, but they're not able to return it back over the net. 6-5 is the Falcon lead. Sumner Fred's kill leader on the year, Brielle Volker, a senior outside hitter. 429 on the season, and an attack into the net. It is 7-5 AP. Block right up by the front line of Appleton Parkersburg. Volker's kills translate to 4.2% and a .232 efficiency. Team's only hitting .166 on the year, though. Serve receive is made by Wiedmeyer in the back row. Launch toward the back line, and that's a kill left side of the net. Brielle Volker gets Sumner Fred back to within one at 7-6. Well, you know it's going to be intense here in this regional final type of atmosphere. It always is. Here in these neutral site matches, here is a service ace by Brielle Volker. And that's the first one of the night for Sumner Fred. Tied at 7 now, back and forth here in this opening set between the Falcons and Cougars. Here comes a serve by Volker from left to right. Set to the left side, here comes Wangsness. Fires it to the back row, it's dug up high in the air by Jones. It's going to be free balled over the net, playable for Jensen Kloster. Boozman down to the knees to keep it in play. Jensen Kloster, an arcing shot over the net. Now an attack on the right side, what a dig by Niemeyer. Left side, here's Wangsness into the Sumner Fred blockers, and the Cougars now have an 8-7 lead. And it's the first of the night for the Cougars, first time being in front. And a serve from Volker. That is an ace. Oh, no, I take that back. It was not touched by AP. Sumner Fred started celebrating. It was not tipped in the back line. I think it was Ava Eddy who pulled the hands in, and that is a service error on Sumner Fred to tie it up at 8. Oh, those close plays can turn out to be so crucial. Joust at the net, and it is won by Sumner Fred with Alexa Booman rising up with a left-handed hook. 9-8, Sumner Fred in front right now. And it'll be a serve right now from Wiedmeyer of Sumner Fred. Right side attack, Jensen Kloster. Could not be dug in the back line. And a kill for the Falcons. With one of the X-Factor players, Jensen Kloster, gets her first kill of the match. She's one of them that when she is on fire, the team is usually doing pretty well also. Emma Wolf back to serve for the first time. And leaps and fires it toward the middle of the court of Sumner Fred. Set at the middle, and it's popped down. What a dig by Wolf to keep it alive. Punched over by Wangsness. High up into the air, and here comes an attack into the net by Murray. And the Falcons lead at 10-9. Let me tell you right now, you can feel the tension in every point. It is electric in this place right now, here inside the Waverly Shell Rock Gym. Wolf to serve, spins the ball, and leaps and fires it over, where it's playable for Volker. Set to the right side, pushed by the other Volker, Brenna Volker. Here comes Zoe Uhlenhop, smashing down a kill, and Wiedmeyer could not dig it. And the Falcons lead at 11-9 right now. Falcons had a great night of spreading the wealth around against Lake Mills. 11 kills by Peyton Kloster, 8 for Wangsness, Uhlenhop, and Jensen Kloster. And a dig in the back row goes to Peyton Kloster. Pushed over the net, and the Falcons get the point. It drops down, and it's 12-9 AP. Falcons in front by 3. And here comes a serve by Wolf. Over the net it comes from right to left. A high set, arcing to the left side, gave the Falcons a lot of time to react, and it's going to be a kill for Murray, her first of the match. And it's 12-10 Falcons. Neither team has used a timeout. Pretty much back and forth. Sumner Fred's largest lead has been 1. And here comes a serve by Booman. Playable on the other side for Wolf. Left side attack. Wangsness sends it over the net. It hit the top of the tape. Still wiggling up and down a little bit. Murray to the back line. Too far out the back. And that's point to AP. 13-10 Falcons here in set one. Neither team has really been able to gain too much momentum. It has been basically point for point so far. Wangsness serves it for the Falcons, up by 3. Midway through set one. Set to the left here on Sumner Fred's side. Into the blockers. Boozman and Uhlenhop combined for it. And Sumner Fred not able to react. And the Falcons lead at 14-10 here in set one. And a timeout has been called by Sumner Fred. It's about their largest deficit of the night so far. We will take it as well. 14-10. Applington Parkersburg has the lead over Sumner Fredericksburg here in set number one of this regional final.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
We're in set number one. It's number 5 in 2A, Applington Parkersburg 14. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg 10. Regional final. Winner goes to the Class 2A state tournament next week. Here's a high set to the left side, and it's punched just inside the antenna. And Closter and Niemeyer ran into each other. They collided up on the left side of the Falcon net. And as a result, that ball becomes unreturnable, and it's 14-11. Sumner Fred's now got one timeout left here in the first set. AP still has both of theirs. Here comes a serve by Stege of Sumner Fred. Boozman set to the right side. Here comes Uhlenhop, and she kills it off the Sumner Fred blockers, and the Falcons lead it 15-11. Niemeyer will serve right now for AP. Leaps and fires it across from right to left. Set right up against the net, across the court. What a dig by Niemeyer, and the shot by Volker. Here comes Eddie in the middle, arcs it over the front of the net. And it's killed in the center by Brenna Volker of Sumner Fred. It is 15-12 Falcons. Kruger to serve right now for Sumner Fred, and here it comes. Over the net it goes, playable for Wangsness on the serve receive. Peyton Closter tapped around, and it's going to be a kill for the Falcons. They lead at 16-12. That thing was hovering low to the ground, and Sumner Fred was not able to keep it up. Third kill of the match for Peyton Closter. Sumner Fred defeated Osage 3-1, 25-14, 15-25, 25-21, 25-22. So kind of some close sets back on Monday night on their home court. And a behind-the-back free ball over the net by Sumner Fred. Right side attack, there's Jensen Closter. And a diving dig is made, but it goes back over the net to the other side and out of bounds. 17-12 AP, and Jensen Closter picks up the kill. Falcons lead by 5, starting to stretch the advantage here in this first set. Attack on the left side by Volker to the back line, where it's dug by Niemeyer. Behind the back, here comes Jensen Closter. Softly taps it over the net near the left side of the Sumner Fred court. Cross-court attack, dug by Niemeyer. They set it to Closter left side. Returned by the blockers, but dug by Wangsness. Another shot for Closter, this one on a flick of the wrist. And a free ball return underhand style by the Sumner Fred libero. Jensen Closter on the right side. A diving save is made by Wangsness at the net. It's going to be a pop up in the air and a free ball by Sumner Fred. What a save by the Falcons. Here comes Closter left side, off the top of the blockers, and a back row dig Stege. Set to the left side. Over the net it goes, and it's going to be a point to Sumner. Fred Boozman on the dive, not able to keep it alive. 17-13. Very long point. Won by Sumner Fred. And a 17-13 AP here in set one. And a service error straight into the net. Jamie Jones, Sumner Fredericksburg's second service error of the opening set. They've got one ace. AP's got no aces and 2 errors on the service line. 18-13 Falcons, 7 points away from a set one win here in the regional final. And a dump over the net, saved by Niemeyer. And a dig by the Sumner Fred libero. What a shot left side. Brielle Volker kills it for the Cougars. 18-14. AP has not had to use a timeout. Would imagine for the most part they won't unless they absolutely need to. Keep that momentum going. And here comes a serve from Sumner Fred, angles to the left, playable for Closter. Here comes Wangsness. 2 Sumner Fred players collide. Looks like a free ball from the back line, and that one's way too far out the back. Volker too far out, and it's 19-14 AP. Line judge holds that flag up in the air. Speaking of that, I'll finish this thought after the timeout. Sumner Fred has used their second of 2 timeouts here in the set. 19-14, AP has the lead here in set number 1 of this regional final, live at Waverly Shellrock High School.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg, 19. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg, 14. And a service ace to make it 20-14 AP here in set number 1. This one comes from Ava Eddy, and it's AP's first service ace of the evening. 20-14 Falcons. And Eddy's going to serve it again. Falcons are 5 points away. Here it comes. Over the net it goes. And another ace. This one gets returned outside the antenna. And it is 21-14 AP. Ava Eddy heating up at the service line, and the Falcons are 4 points away. They lead by 7. And again, no lead is safe ever in the sport of volleyball, especially with 2 high-caliber teams. Sent toward the middle, through the blockers of AP, and a kill for Schoonover. Uhlenhop up against the net, not able to keep that one straightened out. 21-15. Still a decent lead for AP. Keaton Hempen has told me he's tuned in from his place in CF. Assistant boys basketball coach at Appleton Parkersburg. Here's a kill in the middle from Zoe Uhlenhop. What a swing for Uhlenhop. Her 4th kill, a team high, and the Falcons are 3 points away. 3 points away, and here comes Wolf to serve. Leaps and fires it over the net. Mid-range serve for the Falcons. Volker a swing into the Falcon blockers of Wangsness and Uhlenhop. And an attack error on Sumner Fred. Murray puts it in toward the pole over on the far side of the court where the referee is standing. 23-15 Falcons, 2 points away here in set 1. A best of 5 tonight, first to 3 wins the match. Here comes Wolf to serve, dumped at the net, dug by Niemeyer. A hot shot on the right side by Booman. Now here's Wangsness. Flies up on the left side and nails it down to the back line. Set point AP, 24-15. What a way for Wangsness to pick up her first kill of the match. Some of these AP players are just heating up here as well as we approach set 2. 24-15, set point Falcons, and here comes Wolf to serve it. It goes over the net, and it's playable for Wiedmeyer. Up into the air, a high set to the left side, and an attack error into the net. 25-15, the Falcons take set number 1. It was a tight start to the set, back and forth, but the Falcons able to stretch that advantage and win it by 10, 25-15. Let's go to set 2. You're listening to Regional Final Volleyball on 104.9 KLMJ.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Hey AP Falcon fans, did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live events for you viewing pleasure. Thank you all for your continued support, and as always, go Falcons.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
It's almost time for set number 2 here inside the Waverly Shell Rock Gym. Athens Parkersburg took set number 1 over Sumner Fredericksburg 25-15. Elsewhere in Class 2A, number 4 in 2A Dike New Hartford defeated number 13 in 2A Wapsie Valley in the first set 25-14. And number 10 in 2A Grundy Center defeated number 6 in 2A South Hardin in set number 1 25-19. So in the area, the Falcons, Spartans, and Wolverines all have 1-0 leads right now. Wiedmeyer will serve. Check that. Stege will serve for Sumner Fred from left to right. And here we go, set number 2. Falcons have a 1-0 lead. Sumner Fred almost had a solo block. It's going to be a free ball over the net by Closter. Now a high set to the left side toward the back line, and a two-handed dig is made by Wolf. Left side attack, Closter into the blocker. She gets the dig on the return and puts it down inside the back line, and Closter gets the Falcons on the board with a 1-0 lead in set 2. So I started telling you this in set 1, but here for the regional final and for the regional semifinal, for that matter, the line judges are all assigned by the IGHSAU. The schools do not provide the line judges for these bigger matches here in the postseason. It looks like they have switched off as well. Positions. Tapped around, it's a .2 Sumner Fredericksburg, pushed over by Volker, and the Falcons not able to get it back across the net. Tap, tap, tap on the other side. And a serve from Sumner Fred, playable in the back row for AP with Wangsness. Slapped over by Eddie. And it's a kill for the Falcons in the back row. Murray not able to get the dig. And Eddie picks up the kill right there in the middle for Appleton Parkersburg. Denver has a 1-0 lead over South Central Calhoun. Beckman Catholic defeated West Burlington in the first set for a 1-0 lead. Elsewhere in Class 2A tonight. 2-1 is the AP lead right here over Sumner Fredericksburg. And a launch to the back line. It's dug by Wangsness. And a diving dig is made by Jensen Closter. Right side attack, Peyton. Dug in the back row by Sumner Fred with Stege. Over top, the Falcon blockers kept alive on a dive by Boozman. Free ball by Wangsness. What an effort by Bella Boozman to keep the play alive. Into the blockers of AP. And Sumner Fred not able to return it. What an amazing point by the Falcons. They lead at 3-1. Those middle blockers, Jensen Closter and Ava Eddy, combined for it for AP. 3-1 Falcons. Here comes Boozman to serve from right to left. And that is an ace. Off of Stege's outstretched arms and into the bleachers. Bella Boozman has her first ace of the evening and the team's third of the match. 4-1 Falcons here in set 2. They lead it 1-0. Took set 1, 25-15, and a service error too far long for Boozman. Follows up an ace with an error. Peyton Closter is the Class 2A ace leader, by the way, 84 on the season, after picking up a couple the other night against Lake Mills. Jamie Jones serves it left to right here for Sumner Fred. A set to Eddie in the middle. Off the top of the blockers. And a left-handed hook in the middle for Booman. She gets the kill for Sumner Fred. And it's 4-3. AP still in the lead. And it'll be a Sumner Fred serve. A long wait for Jones, and she puts it straight into the net. Third service error on the Cougars here in the match, and it's 5-3 AP. And Closter to serve it. Angles toward the left side of the Sumner Fred court, and they keep it in play. Closter's got a dig in the back row. Wangsness puts it too far to the right. And an attack error out of bounds for the Falcons, 5-4. It was point for point most of the way through the first set. Kind of a similar story here in the second set so far. Then it got to be 12-10-ish AP, and then the Falcons just went on an absolute tear. Here's a service error too far out the back by Volker. Now 4 service errors for Sumner Fred. AP leads at 6-4. Here comes a serve by Eddie. A lunging serve receive is made by the Cougars. Free balled over by Murray. And a set toward the middle. Shoot over through the blockers. Up to the right side. Here comes Jensen Closter. Kills it! Sumner Fred had the tip, but it's 7-4 AP. Jensen Closter, 3 kills here in the match. A freshman phenom here for the Falcons. Seven to 4. Here's a serve from Eddie. The diving serve receive comes back over the net. Jensen Closter with an absolute bomb from the right side. Kills it down to the back line of Sumner Fred. Jones went for the dig, but ricocheted it to the right and out of bounds. 8-4 AP, and now they've got the Cougars doubled up here in set 2. And another serve from Eddie. This one angles toward the right. And it's going to be a two-handed tap in the middle on a free ball over by the Cougars. Left side attack, Wangsness too far across the back line. The court lines here in Waverly Shellrock might be kind of difficult to see from a distance because the wooden floor is kind of a brighter, and it got a yellowish tint to it, and the lines are yellow because that's one of the school colors here. So not a ton of difference. What a dig by Boozman. And free balled from the back row for Closter. This one's high up into the air, gonna have to be played from out of bounds. up into the ceiling and into the bleachers. Sumner Fred not able to get it across. 9-5 AP. And it'll be Wolf to serve. Fires it over the net from right to left. Punched over on the free ball pass by Booman. And here comes Zoe Uhlenhop flying up in the center, booming that thing down. 5 kills, a team high for Zoe Uhlenhop. Timeout has been called by Sumner Fredericksburg. They can feel the pressure, trailing AP 10-5. Falcons looking for a big run here in set number 2, leading 1-0.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg at 10. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg 5 here in set number 2. And the Falcons lead it 1-0. Tell you about some other scores from, and hold on a sec. We got a serve coming up for Sumner Fred. It's a 10-5 lead. And a point goes to the Cougars. AP must have been out of rotation. So 10-6. And here comes a serve from the Cougars. Boozman puts it high up in the air. Left side attack, Wangsness, and not returnable for Sumner Fred. Wangsness with her second kill of the match. Iowa City Regina has taken set number 1 over Pella Christian. And a serve into the net by AP with Wangsness. So a service error for the Falcons. 11-7 is the AP lead. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont has a 1-0 lead over Tri-Center. And here's going to be Joust Boozman. And it's going to be sent to the back line and unreturnable for AP. In fact, they call a double hit against the Falcons. I believe that is the first one of those against either team. All the Falcons have committed a couple errors here in the last few points. See if they can clean that up as Sumner Fred is inched back to within 3. Boozman sets it up to Uhlenhop. Dig goes up into the air by Booman, and they're not able to return it. Sumner Fred was not in sync. So here comes Niemeyer to serve it for the Falcons. An attack to the left side, Volker. Dug up into the air by Wolf. From out of bounds, Koster is not able to keep it in. 12-9. Hinton defeated Boyd and Hull 25-22 in the first set. And this serve is too far out the back by Kylie Kruger of Sumner Fred. Gives the Falcons a little more breathing room. 13-9. Should have some state tournament brackets coming out yet tonight. And here comes the serve from AP, leading by 4, 13-9. And the Falcons can't get the block. Lift is going to be called. Eddie over on the right side. Jensen Closter could not combine for it either. And it is 13-10. So right now the top 5 ranked teams in 2A all have 1-0 leads. Sumner Fred, South Hardin, number 6, trails 1-0 to number 10, Grundy Center. Jensen closer into the blockers, return right back to her though, and returned back by AP. Tapped up into the air and outside the antenna. 13-11.
The return was outside the antenna. Point Cougars.
Sumner Fred back to within 2, 13-11. Cluspy's not calling a timeout just yet. And a set to Closter on the left side, launched it over toward the right. Dig is made by Sumner Fred, and a swing on the left side. Volker gets the kill, and it is a 1-point game. Coach Cluspy's is up on her feet now. Not calling that timeout just yet, though. 13-12 Falcons. They led by as many as 10-5. And it's a service ace by Sumner Fred, and we are tied at 13. Niemeyer could not keep it in bounds. Jamie Jones with the ace for the Cougars, 13 all. Just words of encouragement from Coach Cluspy's right now. Not going to call that timeout. She's going to let her team play. She's not going to panic. Closer, what a dig. It's got high up into the air. Pushed over on the free ball. Niemeyer keeps it alive. And it's going to be free ball returned by Wangsness. Up toward the left side, into the blockers, and a dig goes to Wiedmeyer. Volker over the net, and a dig by Niemeyer. Up on the right side, arced over the net. Closter, a pancake dig by Sumner Fred, and launched back over in the dig by Niemeyer. High shot in the middle, Eddie somehow dug and kept alive down at the knees. Volker for Sumner Fred. Here comes Jensen, Closter puts it away. 14-13 AP. Jensen Closter. The right side attack, she absolutely smacked it. And Sumner Fred could not dig it. 5 kills for Jensen Closter. Falcons lead it 14-13. And now the place quiets down a little bit. Wiping off some moisture off the floor. 14-13 AP leads Sumner Fredericksburg here in set 2, and the Falcons lead it 1-0. They took the first set 25-15. And here comes a serve from Peyton Closter. This one angles left. High arc over the net, and a dig goes to Boozman. Here comes Jensen Closter. And a dig by Jones on the other side for the Cougars. Volker puts it into the net, and it's over the net. Flicked back to the other side by Eddie. Back row dig made by Peyton Closter on the run, and Sumner Fred not able to return it. And a point to AP. And the Falcons lead it, or I'm sorry, they ruled it a Sumner Fred point. It's a Sumner Fred point. Check the replay here quick, there must have been a touch. 14-14, and Closter had the serve receive go to the left off of her fists. Luckily, teammates there to help clean it up. And here's a shot from the middle for Sumner Fred, and Schoonover gives the Cougars a 15-14 lead. And a timeout has been called by AP. Now the Falcons can maybe sense a little bit of pressure right now. Trailing 15-14 here in set number 2. You're listening to Regional Final Volleyball on 104.9 KLMJ, also on the Falcon Activity.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg, 15. Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg, 14 here in set number 2. Falcons led it 10-5, but the Cougars now lead by 1 here in this second set. AP does lead at 1-0. Here's a kill by Jensen Closter. On the right side, the dig not able to be made by Sumner Fred. Eddie now to serve it for AP. We are tied at 15 here in set 2. Over the net it comes. Serve is received by Volker. Here comes Murray. Launched it too far out the back. 16-15 AP.
Point Falcons.
AP started letting the mistakes rack up a little bit here in the midway point of set 2. And a serve right now for AP with Eddie. Popped up high in the air, and AP out of sync. Sumner Fredericksburg gets the point. Just popped up high in the air right up against the net, and it's probably going to be a 4-hit call anyway. And now served by Wiedmeyer. Serve is received by Niemeyer. And here's Uhlenhop. Dig by Wiedmeyer. Up to the left, Volker over top the blockers and kills it. Sumner Fred leads it 17-16 here in set 2. I said Murray actually is the one who got the kill. Service cleanly playable for AP. Here comes Zoe Uhlenhop high up into the air, up toward the scoreboard, and we are tied at 17. Zoe Uhlenhop puts that one away. I believe each team has one timeout left here in this second set. Tied at 17, and Wolf serves it. Angles toward the right, up into the air. Into the Falcon blockers, but playable for Sumner Fred on the return. Two-handed push over by Volker. And a setup left, here comes Wangsness. And the return goes over the net. Colby Wangsness with a kill, and the Falcons lead it again at 18-17. What an intense second set here. And here comes the serve from Wolf. Tapped over in the middle, and there's Brenna Volker. Doesn't quite get as many headlines as Brielle Volker, but she got a point that time to tie it up at 18 here in set 2. And Booma to serve right now. Here for Sumner Fred. It comes over the net. Here comes Uhlenhop. Puts an end to the point, and a point to AP. Saw it coming, flying right at her face, and was able to return it back to the other side of the court, put it down just inside the line. It only took a split second for that thing to hit the ground. Here's a set to the right side, and it's a block by Peyton Closter up on the left side of the court for AP. 20-18 Falcons here in set 2. And here's a serve for AP. Megan Bruns into the game. And another block, but this time it's Closter again. 21-18 Falcons. And a timeout has been called by Sumner Fred. AP is 4 points away from a 2-0 lead, leading 21-18 over Sumner Fredericksburg in set number 2.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Megan Bruns at the line for AP, serving it from right to left. And a set to the left side, into the Falcon blockers of Uhlenhop and Boozman. And pushed down to the back line, a diving dig is made by Wolf. Free ball return behind the back from Boozman, keeps the point alive. Volker from the center, now Boozman, set to the left side, Peyton Closter, kills it! 22-18 AP. Denver is the first team in 2A to take a 2-0 lead. They lead South Central Calhoun right now. This is the 8th match appeared in by Megan Bruins this year of AP. Pushed over the net on the right side of the court by Boozman. Sumner Fred, totally out of sorts. They let it drop. 23-18 Falcons. 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. Here comes the student section. Left side attack, Volker. Too far long, and it is set point. 24-18 AP. 1 point away. And Bruins to serve. Here it comes. Over the net. Lunging serve receive made by Wiedmeyer. Punched over on the left side, and it's a kill for Sumner Fred. That one was from Aubrey Land up on the left side. Not a ton of action for her tonight, but a big point there to keep this set alive. 24-19. And they say go ahead and serve it. Letting the tension build here a little bit. That serve playable in the back line for Wolf. Up to the middle, Zoe Uhlenhop puts the set away. 25-19. The Falcons take set number 2, courtesy of Zoe Uhlenhop. Another big-time swing from the middle. Falcons lead it 2-0 over Sumner Fred. 1 set away from going to the state tournament. You're listening to Regional Final Volleyball on 104.9 KLMJ.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
But the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court. How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Hey AP Falcon fans, did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live events for you viewing pleasure. Thank you all for your continued support, and as always, go Falcons.
It's almost time for set number 3. Here inside the Waverly Shellrock Gym. Appleton Parkersburg has a 2-0 lead over Sumner Fredericksburg here in this regional final. 25-15 and 25-19. A little bit closer in that second set, but now the Falcons will look to punch their ticket to state with one more set win. Zoe Uhlenhop dumps it over the net, but it's dug by Sumner Fred. Underhand shot at the net by Peyton Kloster, lunging down to the knees. And it's going to be a point to Sumner Fred, a kill up on the left side into the AP blockers. Boozman and Uhlenhop not able to keep it in play. Dyke New Hartford has just defeated Wapsie Valley 26-24 in set 2, and the Wolverines are a set away from going to the state tournament as well. And there is a service error by Sumner Fred with Stege, and it is tied at 1 here in set number 3. It'll be Niemeyer to serve it right now. Set to the left side, here comes Volker. Diving dig, or sliding dig made in the back row by Wangsness. Down to the knees. Now here's Volker. And Niemeyer's not able to get the dig on the left side of the court for AP, diving out for it. Volker picks up her 6th kill. 2-1 is the Sumner Fred lead right now. Here's a serve to the back line here for AP. Wangsness there to receive the serve. And a dig by Boozman. Free ball on the slap over, and Boozman gets the dig after his met at the net by Sumner Fred. Now here comes Land into the net. And a point to AP. We are tied at 2. Looks like an intense one going on in LaPorte City. South Hardin won set 2, 25-23 over Grundy Center to tie it up at 1. And we got a little delay here. It's the down ref from the net. He's talking to the scores table right now. That will give the teams a chance to reset a little bit here. Coach Klespies and Coach Boozman having a quick conversation while they have a chance here. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont now leads Tri-Center 2-0. Same for Beckman Catholic over West Burlington. See if we can get an update from Pella Christian and Iowa City Regina. And we're still in a delay right now. Now it looks like this ref is done at the scores table, making sure Sumner Fred is in the correct rotation. Pella Christian and Iowa City Regina are tied at 1. Here's a serve from Boozman. Angles to the right side. And it's a kill for Sumner Fred with Volker. Jensen Kloster up on the right side. Not able to block it. And Volker's kind of heating up right now for Sumner Fred. Hinton and Boyden Hole are in a tight one in set 2. Hinton has a 1-0 lead in that one. Hinton was last year's Class 2A state runner-up. There's a set to the right side. Jensen Kloster, and gets the kill after it was tapped around. That's the team that AP lost to in the first round of the state tournament last year. Certainly going to look to do more damage down there this year, though. And here comes Peyton Kloster. Serves it into the net. 4th service error of the night for the Falcons. And Sumner Fred leads it 4-3. And Brielle Volker serves it right now. Kloster keeps it in play from out of bounds, and it's free-balled underhand over by Peyton Kloster. Niemeyer gets the dig. Boozman behind the back set. Jensen Kloster. It was tipped by Sumner Fred, and that's a point to the Falcons. We are tied at 4. 8 kills for Jensen Kloster, a team high. 4-4 in set 3. AP leads at 2-0. Needing one more win to go to the state tournament. Punched up on a dig by Eddy. Now here's Wangsness into the blockers. And a point to Sumner Fred. They get the block up on the right side of the net. Volker and Schoonover combined for it for the Cougars. And it's 5-4 Sumner Fred here in set 3. AP took the first set 25-15 and set 2 25-19. Here comes Wangsness, puts it into the net. 6-4 Sumner Fred. Oh man, that serve looks to be going a little wide as well. Hindsight's always 20/20 on those. And here's Wiedmeyer to serve it again. Closter there to receive it. Boozman sets up Uhlenhop, and a lunging dig made by Jones. Boozman pops it up into the air. Now here comes Wangsness. Kept alive by Volker on the two-handed dig. Left side attack Murray, and it's inbounds. Either inbounds or tipped. It's a .2 Sumner Fred, and they now lead at 7-4. It's among their largest leads of the night. And Wiedmeyer will continue to serve. Packed house here on both sides for this regional final. Here it comes. Wangsness up into the air, floats out of bounds. And a behind the back free ball for Wangsness. It's kept in play. Volker tips it over in the center. Kept alive by Boozman. Now here's Jensen Closter. And puts it into the blockers and a .2 Sumner Fred. Ricocheted by AP, and that causes Coach Klespies to call a timeout. Sumner Fredericksburg 8, Appleton Parkersburg 4, here in set number 3.
Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance and real estate needs. Campbell Mellema Insurance and Real Estate is your local agent, helping protect what's important to you.
Number 12 in 2A Sumner Fredericksburg 8. Number 5 in 2A Appleton Parkersburg 4 here in set 3. Falcons facing a little adversity right now, but there is a service error. Too far long for Wiedmeyer of Sumner Fred. And it puts an end to the scoring run. So it's 8-5, Sumner Fred in front. And here comes the serve from Wolf. High set to the left side, killed, what a shot. Addie Murray destroys that ball up on the left side. And AP got caught surrounding that ball. And that gives the Sumner Fred fans a little bit of life here. 9-5 is the Cougar lead right now. Here inside the Waverly Shell Rock Gym. Serve is received by Niemeyer. Boozman with a set to Uhlenhop in the center. And puts an end to the point. Kills it. Volker could not dig it. 8 kills Zoe Uhlenhop. She and Jensen Closter each have 8 for the team lead. Megan Bruns serves it right now. Angles toward the right. Kept in bounds by Sumner Fred. And it's punched over by Land. Left side attack, here's Closter into the net. 10-6, Sumner Fred. And Wangsness replaces Bruns in the lineup. And it'll be Steggy back to serve right now for the Cougars. Here it comes. Kept in bounds by Wangsness, up to the right side. Uhlenhop gets the kill. The dig attempt by Booman arced up high in the air and floated over toward the bleachers. AP's back to within 3 at 10-7. Uhlenhop now a team high 9 kills. And Niemeyer serves it. It's received by Steggy. High set to the left side. Volker off the top of the net. And dumped over by Boozman. Nice find, but it's dug by Wiedmeyer. And Volker kills it. Rises up on the left side and puts it down inbounds. Cross-court kill right to left, and it's a 4-point lead for Sumner Fred. 11-7. Brielle Volker is now 8 kills for the Cougars. 11-7, and a serve right now to the back line of AP, kept in bounds by Wolf. Over the net it goes on the return by Closter. And we got a whistle and a point to AP, a double hit on Sumner Fred. AP now has to feel like they got to take advantage of that opportunity. Grayson Smith has checked into the game for Sumner Fred, her first appearance in this one. And Brenna Volker comes into the lineup here for the Cougars. And Boozman now will serve it. AP's down 11-8 in set 3. They do lead it 2-0. And here comes the serve. Up toward the right side of the net, launched toward the back line, and Boozman digs it with 2 hands. Digging the back line, now up to the right side of the court, arced over the net. And it's going to be free ball returned by Closter. Set toward the middle, and it's almost a solo block. Did not end the point though, and Sumner Fred gets the point. Pushed over in the middle toward the left side, and AP not able to keep it in play. Well, the Falcons have been playing from behind for most of the way in this third set. Still a long way to go. 12-8 Sumner Fred. Boozman is set to the left, Closter, and a dig is made by Sumner Fred on their right side. Boozman behind the back set, Jensen Closter, dig goes up into the ceiling, but it's kept in bounds by Sumner Fred, and free ball returned. They are keeping every ball alive. Jensen Closter over top the blockers, and it's a kill. Stege couldn't get the ricochet. And Jensen Closter is coming up huge. 9 kills, tied for the team high with Zoe Uhlenhop. And Peyton Closter to serve. It's a good serve. Left side attack, Volker kept alive, and Boozman on the return. I think he hit her in the side of the face. Into the blockers, we got a whistle. It's a net violation and a point to Sumner Fred. Things are going the way in the Cougars here in this third set. You know, these regional finals are never going to come easy. Brielle Volker serves it for an ace. Peyton Closter not able to keep it in. (14-9) Cougars. And a serve right now for Volker. Kept alive by AP. Here's an attack left side, arcing over the net from Wangsness. Dump back over, dig by Niemeyer, running to the left. Just softly tapped over by Colby Wangsness. They don't always have to be hard again. And Wangsness was able to find the right spot there for her 4th kill of the match. And now Eddie to serve. Sumner Fred looking for their 3rd straight state tournament appearance. It would also be their 4th in 5 years. What a dig by Jensen Closter. It comes back over the net. Now here comes a shot on the right side by Booman. Left side attack, here's Wangsness. Over top the blockers and down for the point. They call a lift on the Cougars, and AP's back to within 3. 14-11. Eddie serves it toward the back row. Set in the middle. Into the blockers. Shoot over with a swing. Wangsness and Uhlenhop there to combine. And it's back to a 2-point game. 14-12, Sumner Fred. AP is 1 set away from going to the state tournament for the 2nd year in a row. And there is not quite an ace, is contacted by 2 players. Second one was out of bounds though by Sumner Fred. And they're not able to get it back across. Ava Eddy, great placement on that serve. Falcons back to within 1. Here comes a serve from Eddy. Up into the air, right up against the net. And the Falcons can't get it returned. Bang, bang, right at the net. And it flies out of bounds over toward the AP team bench. 15-13 Sumner Fred. Denver is officially into the state tournament. They swept South Central Calhoun 3-0, 7-14 and 20. So that one got closer with every set. So was this. Here's Zoe Uhlenhop swinging it from the middle and gets the kill. AP's back to within one. Can they get the tie here? Fought their way back from down by as many as 5. Here's a set to the left side. Launched by Murray, down for a kill. 16-14 Sumner Fred. And Sumner Fred has really their first real chance this match to do some damage and pull away. But you can never count these Falcons out. Been in a lot of precarious situations this year. And here comes Colby Wangsness with a clutch kill on the left side. AP again down by 1, and Megan Bruns down to into serve. And here it comes. Up into the air. Going to be a tough return for Sumner Fred. And they send it toward the back row with Land. And Zoe Uhlenhop. It's dig by Booman. And an underhand free ball over the net by Sumner Fred. Set to the left side, Peyton Closter. Boom! And we are tied at 16. Peyton Closter smacked it. 16 all. Maybe a boost to confidence for her. Held to just 5 kills so far in the match. And that one was number 6. Sumner Fred sets it up left with Land. Launched it way too far. 17-16 AP. And now they lead it here in set 3. Coach Booman of Sumner Fred has called a timeout. Number 5 in 2A, Athleton Parkersburg, 17. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg, 16. AP is now 8 points away from going to the state tournament.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community. Please stay positive and enjoy the game. And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg, 16. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg, 16. 17-16, AP has the lead here in set number 3. Right side attack, Sumner Fred. Murray too far out the back. 18-16 AP. If AP advances to state, it'll be their first time going back-to-back since 2007 and 2008. Megan Bruns to serve again. Helping get the Falcons back in the lead. Bruns gets the dig. Up into the air, here comes Closter, pushing it over with 2 hands, and a diving dig is made by Booman. Here's Uhlenhop returning it, but a dig is made by Sumner Fred with Wiedmeyer down to the floor. Uhlenhop tries to end the point, tapped around, and she gets the kill. 19-16 AP. 6 points away. So Uhlenhop coming up huge in the middle, 11 kills. That is a team high. Another serve from Bruns. Continuing this AP rally. They were down 16-15, and they put it in the net. 20-16 Falcons. $20-16 AP. 5 points away from going back to the state tournament. It's now a 6-point run actually for AP. They were down 16-14. Set to the left side, Closter, too far out the back. So a 6-point run to go up 20-16. And Wiedemeyer, or check that, Stege now to serve here for Sumner Fred. And we got the down ref talking to the team bench of Sumner Fred here momentarily. And here we go, Stege serves it into the net. Now AP's 4 points away. 8 service errors for Sumner Fred in this one. And a serve from Niemeyer. This one is playable for Stege. Up to the air to the left side, attacked by Volker. High dig up into the ceiling off of one of the basketball hoops. Back toward the curtain that separates the playing court from the practice court. And Sumner Fred is back to within 21-18. And it's Grayson Smith to serve right now for Sumner Fred. Here it comes. Received by Niemeyer. Up into the air to the left side. Here comes Peyton Closter. Puts it down. Was it touched? Nope. Point Sumner Fred. 21-19. Sumner Fred fighting back. And another serve from Smith. Here's a set to the left, Peyton Closter. Into the net. It is a 1-point game. 21-20. And a timeout has been called by AP. Falcons are 4 points away from a state tournament appearance, but Sumner Fred is making it difficult on them. Falcons lead 21-20 here in set number 3.
Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg 21. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg 20. Here in set 3. Falcons are 4 points away from a state tournament appearance for the second year in a row. And here's a serve from Grayson Smith of the Cougars. Long, 22-20 AP. AP's 3 points away. Here comes Boozman to serve it. The Falcon fans may be starting to sense it now. Over top the blockers, and Boozman keeps it in play. Up into the air to the left side, Peyton Closter. Dug up into the air by Booman. Right side attack, Volker, dug by Niemeyer. Boozman behind the back, sets up Jensen Closter. What a dig by Sumner Fred. But they put it under the net. 23-20. They got caught out of sync, and now the Falcons are 2 points away. Two points away, hold on a sec. And a timeout has been called by Sumner Fredericksburg. Good spot to call one with your backs against the wall. AP leads at 23-20, 2 points away from a state tournament appearance. Number 5 in 2A, Appleton Parkersburg 23. Number 12 in 2A, Sumner Fredericksburg 20. AP is 2 points away from going to the state tournament. Boozman serves it. And they set it up, and Volker puts it into the net. And now it is match point for the Falcons. The entire season of work Your entire season comes down to this right now. Here comes Boozman to serve it. Playable for Sumner. Fred on the other side with Steggy. Set to the right side, into the block of Peyton. Closter puts it down with a solo block, and the Falcons storm the court. They're going back to the state tournament for the second year in a row. And just like last year at Cedar Falls High, it's Peyton Closter to put an end to it up on the left side of the net for the Falcons in poetic fashion. 25-20, the Falcons get it done in set number 3 and are going back to the state tournament for the second year in a row. Postgame coverage is coming up next. Stay tuned for some interviews on 104.9 KLMJ. Falcons get the sweep.
On behalf of the Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union, congratulations, you become a state qualifier to the Appleton-Parkersburg Falcons. Good luck in the morning. We'll see you later.